What up, and welcome back to another football season. We got some Madden 25, part 2, because this is the second time Madden 25 has been a thing. So with me today is Excabandai. What up, Zach?
What is up?
Man, it's been a minute since we did a Madden video. It's how we started the channel last year.
It's been months.
Yeah, so
Too many months.
yeah, so like I've been playing college football 25 like an absolute ton. This version of Madden 25, I've played a little bit of Ultimate Team, but I haven't even played a game yet. So how we're kind of planning on doing this is basically we usually talk about the Packers and what's the upcoming opponent and how they did and stuff. So this year I'm probably going to end up doing a lot of franchise mode and just play the whoever the Packers are playing that week in franchise mode as we talk about it. And I don't know if we'll do a online head-to-head matchup thing as a instant reaction or what we'll end up doing with that yet. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep you all updated. But in the meantime, it's probably a good time to check out how this year's Madden is. So let's get to it. Let's see how this looks. NFL kickoff. I totally forgot because I turned off music for copyright stuff. Like, there's absolutely nothing playing right now. This is the fake Brazil stadium, which is pretty awesome. It's cool that they didn't just like put it in Philadelphia. They actually like had a custom stadium.
I mean, how custom is it if it's not the actual stadium?
I heard it was custom. I've never actually seen the stadium.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it anywhere close to... You know what? What is the actual stadium they're playing in? I don't remember it. I know it's in Sao Paulo.
Yeah, I think that's... I remember it's one of the soccer teams. I can't remember which one.
Is it the Marumbi Stadium?
It might be, yeah. What do you think of this?
Seats 80,000.
Yeah. What do you think of that new kickoff rule for the NFL this year?
I think it's going to be interesting, and it should limit injuries, which is allegedly the goal. I don't see how it couldn't limit injuries since there's a lot less full sprinting to hitting non-full sprinting people.
Yeah.
But I hope it's exciting. I hope it does the other part. Wow, that was a huge hole. Jesus.
Yeah,
I could have run
nice.
through that hole.
I could have tried to run through that hole.
I'm not a big guy, but I'm also not a fast guy, and I could have made it through that hole.
Hopefully Green Bay does that in the real game and stuff this week. This is all pro too. Like, I'm not playing quite on all Madden. I'm just doing default settings and seeing what happens. Right, we got a couple good runs there. Yeah, I think with the actual kickoff, I liked it when I saw it in I think it was the United Football League that had it this past year. It just seemed like more exciting. I just think it's going to take some teams a little bit of time to kind of get used to it. So early season might not be the most exciting outside of a couple of people popping one here and there, but I think with Keyshawn Nixon back there at returner, that contract extension he got's going to be well worth it by the end of the year.
I hope so.
I do hope that he's not the slot corner by the end of the year, though. Hopefully one of the rookies can step up and kind of fill in there.
I'm not gonna lie, Jordan Love looking thick in Madden.
Oh man, yeah, he kind of is. Man's got a dumpy back there.
Watch him on the next up close shot.
Dude, it takes so long to slide compared to what I'm expecting. Oh man,
they're playing at Arena Corinthians,
that's
which holds 65,000. What?
I was like, in my mind, I was like, what is the team name that entire time? And then you said Corinthians. I was like, there it goes.
Let me get a good picture.
Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. Another first down. Man, how do you think Josh Jacobs is going to do in the green and gold?
I'm cautiously optimistic that he is going to be even better than Aaron Jones was. Not because Aaron Jones isn't good, because Aaron Jones is great, and I'm very upset that he's a Viking.
Yeah.
But I think Josh Jacobs is just a better overall running back. And I'm hoping that because he's a little bit bigger, he might be a little bit more durable than Aaron Jones was for us. Because that's really the biggest knock that he had when he was with us is it seemed like anytime we really needed to lean on him, he would end up getting hurt. Like, I mean, he got hurt week 1 last year.
Yeah.
On a breakaway. That was a good play.
Yeah, getting there. Knocking on the doorstep.
You know, so I think he'll be good. Like, he's definitely not a worse running back than Aaron Jones was. And Aaron Jones did great. He's probably not going to have that, like, crazy, you know, elusiveness through the line that Aaron Jones magically possessed. To this day, I still don't understand how he could run at a line that looked completely blocked and then just pop out the other side.
Yeah.
I don't think Josh Jacobs will do that as much because he's bigger, physically larger. But he's such a good running back. Like, we didn't trade for him for no reason. Right?
We didn't trade for him at all, did we? Didn't we pick him up in free agency?
That's not what I meant. Yeah, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
I didn't mean trade. I said trade. I didn't mean trade. I think my brain was like, we traded him and
running
Jones.
Backs. Yeah. Those 45 minutes though, that way.
Oh, this running back duo was going to be so nasty until it wasn't.
Let's go.
Ooh. Just barely get in. But you know what? 6-6.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh,
Look at that man.
You know what? I'm annoyed.
Dick with 3 C's, bro.
I'm annoyed that they cut off the spike to go to his graphic. Dude, this kick-a-meter this year. I saw this a little bit in the Ultimate Team. I'm used to it because of college football 25, but it just does not feel right to me.
Did they just like port it over?
It's a little bit different.
From
but it's the
college
same,
football to this one?
It's like the same type of meter, it just looks different. But the hard part is you have to time it in the middle like that. So like you see the little dashes where you're trying to get the most accurate. But then you have to hold it down to get the meter to go up like that. And if you hold it too long... Oh,
yeah, that's a little awkward.
Yeah, and then if you hold it too long, it's an overpowered kick. And on college football 25, if you hold it too long and you're, like, saying, kicking a 40-yard field goal, you may hit the freaking water boy on the sidelines.
Oh, so it's just wild.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild. Jalen Hurts. I'm interested to see how Hurts does this year with Kelsey gone.
Yeah, their offensive line is going to be different without their Hall of Fame center.
Yeah. Wonder how the they would not.
That was an interesting animation.
Yeah, it was. The one thing I've noticed a little bit on certain challenges and stuff when I'm doing the Ultimate Team is like if I play too much zone and stuff, like I have a zone play on right now, it seems like they get locked into that zone. So like if they have a curl route, for example, and then like you have the zone behind it, they won't break on the ball, they'll just sit there. It's so damn annoying. See if we can start out the year with a 3-and-out here. Oh, damn.
That was...
Yeah. Got me on that one.
That was defense.
Fireberry. Yeah, it's going to be weird seeing Green Bay back to a 4-3 defense this year, too. I'm excited about it. But it's still like, how much growing pains is there going to be right off the get-go and stuff?
Yeah.
But
on a side note, I disapprove of Lamar Jackson right now, ignoring Mark Andrews entirely.
yeah, what is the score in that one right now?
20-17.
That's a good game.
Baltimore just scored a touchdown.
Nice.
So Chiefs have the ball.
There's still like moments this week where I'm sitting there and I'm like, how the hell did we end up playing in a fantasy football league with AJ Dillon this year?
Well, unfortunately, he got injured.
I know, but it's just
that's the only reason we got in that league.
Yeah, it's just more of like, of all the times I decided to check and then see that link get posted and, you know, we both got in there. It's like, holy crap, that's going to be awesome. I'm excited to see his Yeah, that wasn't too good. But what do you think of the look of Madden so far? Outside of, you know, Jordan Love's thickness.
I mean, like good thick boy.
Oh shit.
That didn't go well.
Nope, not even a little bit.
I mean, presentation wise, it looks a little bit more crisp than last year. Doesn't look significantly different, and I do like some of the graphics that they've used so far, which have changed.
Yeah.
But it's nothing that's like, oh wow, that's amazing. It's just like, it's pretty solid. I like it.
Yeah. All right, 3rd and 21 is not ideal.
No.
Probably do a run, play, and punt it just to actually show what a punt looks like on this game and be realistic.
For a split second, I thought you were going to get first down.
I did too. I got excited. All right, let's get my Irishman in this game. See, that's where if I overpower it, it shakes.
Ah.
I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to seeing 59 and not immediately go Campbell.
Fair.
Look at Mr. McKinney back here. I'm not gonna lie, when he signed with Green Bay this free agency, I was like, holy crap, we actually went out and got a free agent.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Yeah.
You know, that's a splash signing that we don't do. And then we got Josh Jacobs too. So it was like, whoa,
yeah,
what is life?
Dude, I remember getting the message that Josh Jacobs signed, and I was like, holy crap, this running back room is going to be insane with, you know, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, and A.J. Dillon as your top 3. And then 45 minutes later, Aaron Jones is gone. I was like, oh, never mind. Hopes and dreams ruined.
Yeah. I mean, if they had both been there, that duo is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I understand why they didn't want to pay both of them. Yeah. Because Aaron Jones wanted the money he felt he was owed.
Pack is back.
And I don't...
Oh, man. If he did that legitimately in a game, I would, like, instantly buy his jersey.
That was a great interception.
Yeah.
Are you sure he wasn't the intended target?
Well, he wasn't my intended target. Oh, snap, they got Narvison in. I didn't know the roster had already updated. Yeah, I didn't know the roster update. I thought it was still going to be Anders.
Well, the first games of the season are today.
Yeah, it's just when I was looking
So
at Ultimate
they
Team.
had to have it updated before. Ultimate Team's weird, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Ultimate Team still has the Carlson as the Packer, like, team chemistry and stuff, which makes sense because he hasn't signed with the new team or anything yet that I'm aware of. But I didn't realize the roster had updated already. Man, has Saquon even got a carry in this game yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, Mr. McKinney.
Oh,
Oh man, that would be such a sick or like just flying into the end zone like that. I'd be so scared with the Packers though that he got injured on that.
I mean, I'd be scared about that too. Also, the Chiefs just absolutely stunted on the Ravens. Moved down the field at 7 plays, I believe, scored a touchdown.
Damn. You know what? I'll make the bold prediction right now. I don't know how bold it is, but I'm going to say the Chiefs are not going to win the Super Bowl this year. They probably won't even win. I don't even think they'll make the Super Bowl. I think they'll make the playoffs, but it is so hard to make a three-peat. Like, the last time a team three-peated an NFL title was the Packers back in the 60s before the Super Bowl. Like, they got Super Bowls 1 and 2, but they won the NFL title the year before that, too. I just don't see the Chiefs quite making it to 3.
It's hard.
Yeah, like the fact that they did it twice already is impressive.
Takes a lot of luck to do what they've already done.
Yeah. Question would be though, who takes them out? So right now,
well, based off this game, it's not going to be Baltimore.
Yeah, I was like, right now I'm not thinking Baltimore, but I don't know if I would have said probably the Bengals, but with Jamar Chase and the whole contract issue and stuff, I don't know if he's even reporting week 1 and stuff, so that's going to be interesting to kind of watch. Houston's going to be good. I mean,
it's going to be hard to say in week 1 who's going to take out the Chiefs by the end of the season. So
yeah, just off the top of my head though, I think Houston will be good, but they won't be quite that good just yet. Although they're got a good combo with Stroud and Diggs and all them down there, and Tank Dell, and I think isn't Joe Mixon down there now too?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. I mean, they have a good offense, but I think who else in the AFC really would stand out?
I mean, right now, like you said, I think the Bengals are a solid contender to knock them off. The Strouds are a pretty strong contender right now, just on paper at least. Ooh.
Dude, that was a good hit with Quay.
Boy, got jackknifed.
What the hell was that? All right.
He just got plowed by his own teammate after the play.
Mm.
The Strouds. I'm not sold on the Chargers at all. Like, on paper, they should be able to compete with the Chiefs. And they got hard nuts now. Yeah. So, it's going to be lots of unnecessary screaming and whining.
Man won a title with Michigan and then straight up dipped as all the cheating allegations came out.
Yeah, well, I mean, he wants to pull a Pete Carroll, and I have to, be subject to his own choices.
Yeah. What the hell is it?
And sanctioned for it, because you can't sanction an NFL coach.
Dude, that was such a big runoff, and then they didn't even get the snap on this game.
Yeah, that was a choice. Who else? I mean, Miami theoretically should be pretty good, but obviously they got whooped by the Chiefs in the playoffs last year, so definitely a question mark of whether they can extend that. I think that if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, the Jets might have a chance because their defense is good.
Yeah.
And generally, when you play against the Chiefs right now, If your defense is really good, your offense can be average and you'll compete.
Yeah.
If your defense struggles, they're going to blow you out no matter what. Best case scenario, you lose in a shootout.
Yeah, I think if I had to take one team and just make that my official AFC prediction, I'd probably lean the Bengals right now. But I can easily see, like, because I think the Bills are going to drop off with, just Diggs gone and everything this year. I still want the Bills to do well, but I don't think they'll be quite as good. And then Jets just seem like one of those teams that they'll be contending, but they're not going to quite get there.
Yeah, it totally depends on if Aaron Rodgers is healthy. Because the defense is legit. I mean, they won a surprising amount of games last year, all things considered.
Yeah, it's going to be funny. Watch the Browns go and win the AFC this year.
The only way that happens if Deshaun Watson remembers that he plays football.
Yeah. Or they let Jameis Winston cook with that 30 for 30.
Or that, but they're not paying enough to just bench Watson.
Yeah. I just want to see Jameis play again because that was so damn funny when he got that 30 for 30 deal going on. But on the NFC side, what are you thinking? Like, I think Green Bay can contend this year. I still think it's probably a year early. Like, San Fran's probably still the favorites until proven otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, the defending champion's going to be, or the defending NFC champion is going to be the favorite, and that's a given. It's hard to say with the Cowboys because they're regular season champions, but no one cares about the regular season at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The NFC North looks like a murder bath right now.
They're going to get our kneecaps bitten by Detroit over there.
Like, Detroit and Green Bay are the front runners, obviously, because they have the most complete returning roster. Both teams have added some pieces. The Bears have a lot of good pieces on paper. The main question mark is, does Caleb Williams play well or does he not play well? And that probably depends on whether they're fighting for number 1 or number 2 in the division or whether they're fighting to not be last.
Yeah, I think with with Sam Darnold over in Minnesota, I think they'll be a decent team, but not get wins at a good enough pace. So they'll be like one of those tough 5-12 type of teams. They'll be annoying. The Bears, I think, will do a little bit better. They might be in that 7 to 8 win range, but Caleb Williams, I have a feeling like he's going to do decent, which in Bears quarterback land, that's Hall of Fame worthy for the team.
I mean, literally 4,000 yard passing will be the first time ever.
Yeah. I still love that stat last year when Jordan Love's stats would have been the best in Bears team history and stuff.
It's almost like they just don't want to be a good offensive team. And in the modern NFL, you can't just rely on running. It doesn't work. Not long term, anyway.
I'm 1 yard out and I had to take Kenny Clark out because he was so damn tired. Tackling feels a little bit weird on this game, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, what a drop.
That was a weird play.
Yeah. It looked like the stick option type deal with the tight ends, and kind of was. They had the slant on the backside.
Wow. In the Chiefs-Ravens game, the Ravens went for it on 4th and 1. Chiefs defensive lineman was in the backfield about 2-3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Derrick Henry just shifted his shoulders and the guy just ran past him, and then he pummeled forward for 5 yards for a first down.
Damn. Oh, fumble.
Oh, fumble.
Let's go.
Wow. What a stand.
That's pretty cool. Group celebration.
No, like Gary looked a little weird in the,
Yeah, he did.
his character model there.
There's Josh Jacobs over there. Alright, see if I can run down the clock a little bit more. Protect this lead, but also, not do anything stupid this close to my goal line.
Yeah, not doing something stupid, generally considered positive.
Tucker Craft, get out of the way! Who do you think stands out this year from the receivers once we get toward the end of the year?
In general, or the Packers?
Packers. I have a feeling that you're going to see Wicks and Reed kind of be the two big playmakers, but Dobbs is going to be there as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely geared towards Reed being the guy playmaking wise because he already did it. It's just about staying healthy. I'm hoping that Watson finally, turns it on. It stays consistent and healthy. Because, like, from a raw ability standpoint, he's the most talented receiver on the team.
Yeah.
But he's not been healthy enough to consistently do it without some sort of injury in between.
Yeah. I'm glad that they went and got his hamstring checked out and stuff this year. It seems to be a good start so far, so hopefully that kind of continues.
Yeah, hopefully that's I'm not going to say the end of his hamstring issues, but hopefully it puts a damper on it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're less frequent, or, maybe if it pops up, it's more precautionary and they just tuck him away for a little bit, let him heal, and then he's right back at it, instead of the last couple of years where it's like, oh, hurt his hamstring, he's out for 4 weeks. Damn.
I tried to aggressive catch that one and he got hit. Yeah, I'm excited. Honestly, I'm still excited overall about the wide receiver room, which is not a sentence I thought I'd say after last year going into the year, but...
Yeah, I know last year we looked at the receivers and we're like, wow, we got Dobbs and Watson, who we at least kind of know what they can do. And pretty much everyone else is a question mark. Let's hope they're not garbage. And then there was tons of growing pains at the beginning of the year between the receivers not doing stuff right and Jordan Love not doing stuff right. But then, it all started to click around the middle of the season.
Yeah, I remember that Rams game was where we were finally like, we might have something here, and then, it kind of kept up from there.
Well, like it almost started to click in that Steelers game too, even though it ended up being a loss.
Mm-hmm.
It was like you could see that stuff was working.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it was just couldn't quite finish with the interceptions and stuff right at the end. I'm not gonna lie, I read that play wrong, but that sucked.
Rip. Have you tried not making that mistake?
I tried, but I failed. That didn't work. They blew up that screen. Let's see if I can get a better punt this time. At least it's not shaking everywhere. Ooh, missed. Zane Anderson, he does not exist. You can't convince me otherwise. I know. What do you think of a scoreline for tomorrow's game? Which, I say tomorrow's game, this is going to be probably put out the day of the game, but...
There's so many question marks. Mostly because Jordan Love only played 3 snaps in the preseason. What is tackling?
Dude, tackling is hard on this game at times for me. I don't know if that's just a Madden thing or not, because, like, I don't have that issue on college football.
I don't know. I mean, they're not exactly the same game, so...
Yeah, it's just more...
I'm sure there's some differences.
Let's go.
Wow. I wasn't sure that he made a football move, but the game says he did, so...
Yeah, boy.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
Those weird shadows on their crotches.
You've noticed the thickness and the thickness.
Madden, just listen to me, just for a second. Why?
Oh, he was down. Good hit though.
It was a good hit. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever seen those shadows in real life. Madden, work on your lighting system. Something's wrong.
It winds down to a 2-minute warning. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, Philadelphia has a new defense and offense coordinator going into this season too, as well as the whole Kelsey retiring deal. So they're going to be kind of question marks along with us having a new defensive coordinator, and then we didn't really see our team too much in the preseason.
Ooh.
But if I had to take a guess, I think the edge kind of favors Philly right now, because just from all the reports, they're going to be closer to the stadium going into the game, and they have...
That was such a weird one. Why are they not just at the same hotel?
Yeah, I don't know either. I think Green Bay's having to travel like 2 hours on game day just to get to the stadium.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I don't know how... Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to actually take them that long, because they should have an escort, which should help.
Yeah.
But, I mean, gridlock traffic is gridlock traffic. You can't move people that have nowhere to go.
That's too far to not go anywhere. But, yeah, I think overall, if I had to make a prediction, I feel good with Green Bay in this game, even with, everything going on. If I had to make a final prediction, I would say Packers win, like, 28-24. It should be a good game, kind of good battle. I have a feeling that they're going to get a turnover, like Green Bay will force a turnover, and that will kind of end up playing into the, final score.
I mean, our new defensive coordinator is preaching turnovers. So... it's almost like the exact opposite of what we've been running for like the last 9 years, where it's like bend but don't break. And just based off what we're hearing, since we haven't been able to see like the full game plan with all the starters, is turn and burn. So they're going to be aggressive and go for turnovers, but that's probably also going to lead to some big plays.
Yep. But I also think that our safety play is going to be better this year anyways, to make it,
help mitigate that.
Yeah, make it more possible to, actually get the turnovers without getting burned as bad. I went nowhere. Good thing is I can kick a field goal here.
Nowhere.
See if I can actually make one of those.
Probably not.
Yeah. Normally I would let the clock run down, but since this is not a big deal.
That's wide.
Oh, that's good. I thought it was going wide though off the kick, and I was like, damn, I'm in the middle. Yeah, if Green Bay wants to win 24-10 in real life, I'm fine with that.
If they want to win 100-0, I'm fine with that.
Just go 222-0, try to beat up Georgia Tech against Cumberland back in the day.
Do it.
Could randomly
Yeah,
hear DMX
I'm
in the
optimistic. I think it's going to be a good game. There's a lot we don't know. Like, how is the new scheme going to work with the defense? Don't know yet.
Yeah.
You know, how are the Eagles going to do with all of their changes? Because they've had a lot. Don't know yet. You know, losing a Hall of Fame center, pretty important.
Yeah.
Having a change in coordinators on both sides of the ball, that can be pretty important too.
Yeah. I still think Brown's gonna eat against us a little bit, but between that and Barkley, their offense should be good. I kind of got this random gut feeling that they're gonna have a couple turnovers that's gonna end up costing them points. So that's kind of why I keep leaning back toward Green Bay winning by like a close margin. But either way, it should
it's
be
one of those, like, last season at least, there were a few games where Hurts made just a bad decision that led to a turnover. If we're playing aggressive on defense and he makes one of those mistakes, I could easily see us having 2-3 turnovers. However, having not seen this defense in full display yet,
Yeah. I would have made the joke that at least
I'm optimistic.
I would have made the joke that Affley, at least being gone from Boston College, would help out Florida State after the scare last year, but I think I would have taken that after this past week. It's tough being a Seminoles fan this season. But yeah, so that's the first game I've played of Madden this year, like fully, so I don't know. I liked it. Defense seems kind of wonky at times, so that was tough, but I liked the fact I could get a couple turnovers.
How do you like it compared to last year's Madden?
I think there's some stuff I like better, like the meters and stuff, now that I've gotten used to it off of college football. I think I like those better than last year's Madden. The passing's taken me a second to kind of get used to. I don't know if there's anything necessarily different, but like when you see the throw, you see like that little meter going and stuff. I don't really pay attention to it, but every once in a while I just visually see it and it just looks weird to me. But I'm not really doing anything different when I'm passing and it's not affecting anything. But yeah, I don't think we got your final prediction on the game.
I'm gonna go with 35-17 Packers.
Ooh, bold.
I'm gonna go aggressive.
I like it. Hopefully that actually is what plays out. But yeah, we'll
I hope I'm wrong, but because it was an even bigger blowout.
yeah, get a game like the Packers against the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Realistically, it's probably going to be a much closer game, like 24-21 or 28-24, like you said. But I'm feeling confident today.
I like it. But I guess since the game's on Friday night, we could probably do a reaction Saturday or Sunday. Take a look at it. So I guess we'll see. We'll see y'all there. Any last words before we go though?
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.
Baby, it's you and I